Hello and welcome to the Thanksgiving Day edition of Statter 911's Animated Comments. This is where your comments to the best blog in the fire service come to life.
Hold on. Hold on. Wait a second. What is this best blog bull? Did Statter write that?
I'm afraid so.
Damn it. It is bad enough we have to come in on Thanksgiving Day while Dave is off having a nice holiday with his family. But now we have to read these lies too. This is too much.
I know. What can we do? He stole us away from that nice Captain Wines with the big mustache and cowboy hat and forces us to work on a holiday for virtually nothing.
Yes. He stole us just like he steals most of his ideas. He hasn't had an original thought in many years. People only pretend to like him because of his wife Hillary and his nice boy Sam. Anything has got to be better than working for Statter. I'd even go to work for Fireboy from Roanoke.
You know, I hear Fireboy aka King of the Fire blogs is not much taller than us. That would be fun, to have someone our own size we could play with. But do they really let Fireboy ride the fire trucks, or is he just a mascot for the Roanoke Fire Department?
I saw the cute picture that nice Captain Wines ran on his great blog Wooden Firemen and Iron Ladders. It showed Fireboy being bathed and cleaned up for the holiday. It was such an adorable picture. You know, Fireboy claims Statter was never a fireman. I kind of believe Fireboy.
I do too. I'm guessing that's why Statter is always picking on Fireboy. Because Fireboy knows the truth. I asked my friends in Prince George's County. No one remembers Dave being a fireman. They don't claim him.
Just as I suspected. He's all talk. I have an idea. Since Dave is away, let's just throw out his script and read some different comments.
What do you mean?
Dave never gives us comments to read where he is being made fun of. There was a time when there were lots of comments coming into Statter 911 blasting Dave for his awful tabloid blog.
Do you have any of those?
Yes. I have been saving them for just the right moment. Here. Help me read these. Dave will regret making us work on Thanksgiving Day. You start.
Here goes. First off, to Statter and the rest of the Monday morning quarterbacks, how many of you have truly been in a fire? Anyone can type. Statter, hopefully you read your comments. Don't be bitter, because you couldn't hack it as a firefighter. Way to be one-sided, you are a disgrace to the brotherhood. Wow. Did someone actually write that about Dave?
Yes, they did, and there's more just like that. Here's one that's even better. The fact of the matter is, Dave, that you have done nothing to show support to the volunteers during all of these issues, but yet you still like to wear that nice hat that says, "I was once a volunteer." The nitty and gritty of it is, all of your reporting thus far on many of the issues that are occurring has broken the cardinal rule of reporting. Don't show bias. You, sir, have shown nothing but bias, and it's all been shown while holding hands with the PGFD paid maids. How about you get the real scoop on how volunteers feel and what they actually do for once in your bloody life?
That's some pretty bad stuff about Dave. Did he respond to those comments?
Yes, he did. Here's what Dave wrote back to the last person. Blah 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 blah. And one more thing. Blah blah blah. And so on. Ha ha ha. Now we are cooking. I am really enjoying this. Go ahead, read another.
This is why no one should read Statter. He's posting a letter simply because it was sent in and there is no identifying information. How can we be sure Statter didn't write it? We were right all along. Statter is simply looking to cause problems, not report them. You guys were right, we were wrong. I'll never trust anything he writes. Again, these are all things that Statter 911 readers wrote.
Yes, they are. Verbatim.
These are all from 2007, when the blog started. How come we don't see many more today like these?
He kills those comments. Rejects them. You are not allowed to say anything bad about the almighty blogger Dave. Here's one of my favorites. Maybe the point he's trying to make is your arrogance. You basically rip firefighters apart or pit them against each other and call it your job. There are a few reporters who are veterans, but the ones I have met aren't arrogant like you. Take the PGFD thing. Your quips about how they won't respond to you. Who are you that they need to say anything? As a reporter, you are fast losing your credibility among firefighters.
Wow. 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 We work for a very bad man. There are so many good fire and EMS bloggers out there. Why does anyone read Statter? Besides Fireboy and his father Captain Wines, I like Fire Geezer and Fossil Medic. I also like the one they call Tiger. That's a nice name.
And there's Fire Daily, 999 Medic, Happy Medic, Fire PIO, Backstep Firefighter, Command Safety, Firehouse Zen, Fire Special Operations. So many to choose from. Why would anyone read Statter 911?
And don't forget South Carolina on Fire and Firefighter Close Calls. They do good work. Along with Rescuing Providence, Pre-Hospital 12 Lead ECG and Traditions Training blog. I hear that Chief Reason Art Guy is a very nice man who has put Statter in his place once or twice.
Yes. I have heard the same thing too. And what about Firefighter Spot, where Dave steals all of his videos? There is also a new blog out there called Fire Truck Blog. I am sure we are missing a lot of others. You will find lots of them at firemsblogs.com.
You know, there are so many good blogs out there. It is really something to be thankful for on Thanksgiving Day.
And people watching this should be thankful that, unlike us, they don't have to work for Dave Statter. I think the audience would be shocked to learn that Dave beats us.
Please don't bring that up. It is much too painful to talk about.
I'm sorry. It had to be said.
I know.
I think our job is done here. Maybe you can get out of here in time to spend a few minutes with your family without Dave finding out.
Dave told me I have to be here at all times in case there is breaking fire news. I can't leave. I'm afraid Dave will go into one of his tirades again and start hurting me.
That angers me. What a monster. Just like with Fireboy from Roanoke, he's always picking on the little people. Well, I'm off to the bar to watch some football and drown my sorrows.
You really should cut back on the drinking.
I know, but it gives me courage to stand up to the tyrant. You should try it.
Maybe I will join you. But first, let me say goodbye to everyone. Please join us next time for another edition of Statter911.com's animated comments, where your words come to life. Please take a look below at the adorable pictures of Fireboy from Roanoke that his father Captain Wines gave to us. Captain Wines is such a nice man. He never beat us, and he takes such good care of Fireboy from Roanoke. I wish we were back with him. And he just got all of that Axe products sent to him for free. He's so smart. And now smells real nice.
Now you are just getting weird. Let's just move on.
Do you think this will be the year Fireboy from Roanoke finally gets to sit with the grown-ups for Thanksgiving, or will he always have to sit at the children's table? That's so sad.
Frankly, I don't give a damn. Can we just get on with it? Time to go. Get a grip. I think you are losing it.
Sorry. And finally, to all who read Statter911, a very happy Thanksgiving.
Boy, this will sure fix Dave's wagon. But we better get out of here before he sees it. I think we both should call in sick tomorrow.
Okay. But it was a bad scene the last time I tried to call in sick with Dave. Quite violent. Let's go.